So find a comfortable position. And bring your attention to your breathing. You're aware of each in-breath and each out-breath. And you notice if they're deep or shallow. And when we stay with our in-breath and our out-breath, it's easy for the mind to get distracted. So we might notice what we like about the breath right now and what we don't like. While closely observing the breath and what we don't like. Maybe it's a little boring. Maybe the breath is kind of jagged. And we can just naturally invite the breath to be more comfortable. And delighting in observing the breath and being mindful is natural and should be encouraged. And noticing the pleasant feeling of being mindful is something to develop. And if you use the phrase in your mind of establishing mindfulness, notice what that does to the mind. So it's good to stay with the in-breath and the out-breath throughout the practice. Even as we sort of put it a bit into the background, we don't have to think the words, oh, this is an in-breath or this is an out-breath. Sometimes in the beginning, that's helpful to really establish mindfulness. But then we can allow it to be more of a feeling of breathing in. We know that feeling. And the feeling of breathing out. And of course, even though we know that feeling very well, most of the time we are not aware of it. Our senses are tuned to other things and our mind is busy with other things. And we have a tendency to want something more interesting to chew on. So the Buddha knew this, and he encouraged putting our attention on things that will help our mind relax and our body relax and release its tension and suffering. So bringing our attention to our whole body as well as the in-breath and the out-breath helps the body to start to relax. As you notice the whole body, you might even think of it as the whole body breathing in and the whole body breathing out. And we can take a moment to just think about how it feels, if we like it. If we like this feeling of the whole body, or the body and the breath, or we don't. If there's something we dislike. Is it pleasant? Is it unpleasant? And of course, we do it anyway, regardless. We stay present with each in-breath and each out-breath. We invite the body to relax more and more. And as the body is becoming more relaxed and our mindfulness is sharp and our wisdom is clear, we notice pleasant feeling arising in the body. And this is a place where something being pleasant and our liking it helps to encourage it further for our great benefit. And in turn, the benefit of others. So that as these spiritual pleasant feelings grow, expand, and deepen, it helps us to release stress, tension, irritations. We start feeling this piti or rapture in the body. It doesn't have to be as strong as the word rapture might indicate. It can be quite subtle in the beginning, no sense of warmth or tingling, some fullness, some just maybe indescribable pleasant feeling. And even if it's subtle in the beginning, bringing our attention to that feeling, wherever it might arise, in the hands, the legs, the top of the head, the chest, or anywhere else. then our attention helps it to expand and grow. Staying attentive as well to the in-breath and the out-breath helps to keep us anchored, grounded, and deepening in the experience of becoming more calm, relaxed, and still. And you might notice a feeling of loving kindness arising in the heart. Often it is so similar to piti that it can flood the whole body like a spring coming up at the bottom of the pond. These feelings might be considered to be piti or sukha, pleasant feeling. And they give a soft, comfortable environment for then turning to the thoughts that are going through the mind. Just inviting the mental activity to become more calm, to become still, using our breath as a solid anchor, source of comfort and support. And the body and whatever piti or sukha has come as a basis for peace and tranquility. And as the body is tranquil and the mind becomes tranquil, we can see more clearly the background state of our mind. And we can lift up the mind from wherever, whatever condition it's in, and bring more brightness and happiness to it. Inviting some reflection on those things which inspire us. And these feelings and this calm of the mind and these reflections of inspiring things, this is all in the category of things we like and is good. We want to cultivate it further. But this is a spiritual pleasure, a spiritual joy. And the Buddha said we need not fear this in any way. No harm comes from it. In fact, goodness comes from it. Now, from within the stillness that you're experiencing, invite a thought to arise about something you dislike. It might be difficult in a state of peacefulness, but it will be buffered by that calm and peaceful abiding, and still possible perhaps to examine this disliked thing or phenomena. And notice why you dislike it. Is it something unwholesome that you want to avoid? Something that has painful or destructive consequences for you or others? Or is it something that is good to do, helpful, and results in growth, development, health, peace, happiness in relationships or in some other aspect of life? Then bring about a thought of something you like. And consider why you like it. Is it because it feels good and or tastes, smells good in the moment? Or is it because it's something that's wholesome and beneficial in the moment and in the long term? Imagine how it would feel if it is not something beneficial in the long term. to let go of this physical thing or experience or pattern or habit for the long-term benefits, or even simply for the reduction of dependency on what we like. To reduce our fixed and static beliefs or feelings or experience, what seems to be a fixed, continuously consistent experience of liking or disliking of something. And what would it be like to be free from that desire or aversion? This is the groundwork for freedom, contentment, peace, and joy. Something that all of us and the world needs more of.